I'm Kathleen Boies. I am a professor of management at the John Molson School of Business, and I also hold the Concordia University Research Chair in Leadership Development. My main area of interest is leadership. Now, leadership has been defined in many different ways, but the most commonly accepted definition is that it's a form of social influence towards a common objective. So it's really about getting a group of people to unite around a common goal, to understand it, to adhere to it, and then to be motivated to attain it. In other words, we can say that leadership motivates collective action. One of the most common misconceptions about leadership is that leaders are born and not made, and that's simply not the case. It's a misconception only to an extent. It is true that there are some personal innate characteristics that will help explain who's likely to emerge as a leader in a group or who's likely to be most effective as a leader in a group. But these innate characteristics explain only a very small portion of leadership emergence and effectiveness. What is much more important are factors that make a leader. So for example, the leader's upbringing, his or her education, early experiences, work experiences, and also the various leadership development opportunities in which a leader engaged throughout his or her career. What's also interesting, and I think clearly supports the fact that leaders are made, is that research has shown that people can grow and develop as leaders and become more effective along the way. So you really have to think about leadership development as a lifelong journey. If managers know that leaders are made, I think it's good news overall because it means that we can and should train leaders. We know that leadership is a key factor in determining performance in organizations. So this tells me that leadership development is a worthwhile investment. There's even techniques to help us quantify return on investment of different leadership development initiatives, and these can be quite substantial, actually. Now, this doesn't mean that organizations should throw themselves into a huge leadership development initiative tomorrow. Like with any other development initiatives, managers should make sure that needs are assessed properly and that the right program is implemented. And this should be based on facts and on research results. I think that overall, there should be a much greater dialogue between leadership scholars and practitioners so that what we know from research about how to best train and develop leaders is communicated directly to the people who actually do it.